Doncaster and bring the products to you at home. Character Crafts is suitable for all ages and all abilities, so I hope that I can inspire you and help you along with your crafting. I like to show you how to use different paint techniques and different techniques to bring the characters alive, and use various mediums to decorate, and I also use air dry clay for decorating with the flowers. So make sure you look out for the Character Craft shows on Hochanda. I hope to see you soon.
Hello, I'm Barbara.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're Scarlet Rose Crafts. We're a family-run business, been in business for 2 years, and our aim is to bring new and innovative new products to the crafting industry.
We've both been involved in crafting industry for many years, and we're continuing to move forward with our new company now.
The Easy Matte Plate is our flagship product, followed by our innovative Easy Shim product.
Our range includes diamond trail plates, ultra-sized dies, cards and sticky sheets.
We're constantly developing new and unusual products, so watch this space.
On our shows, we hope to inspire you with our products so that you can carry on crafting, because our motto is, because we can.
So don't miss the Scarlet Rose Craft shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Abs from Orange Create. I've been crafting for over 10 years now, and I love stamping, stenciling, creating layers of colours, textures and creating depth and dimension. Holland Create was established in October 2016, collaborating with a group of designers and artists from all over the world, bringing different designs and products in different styles. We pride ourselves with high quality photopolymer clear stamp sets, dies, stencils, washi tapes and acrylic blocks, all in different sizes and formats. In my shows at Hochanda, I hope to bring you inspiration and different ways of using your craft products. Make sure you don't miss the Holland Create shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam. And we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister. And we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well, so you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
What a way to start the day, I say. Hello, good morning, it's Hochanda here, and we've got a fabulous day ahead of us. It's Saturday morning and we are bringing you some incredible bargains over the weekend because it's our Black Tag event. And did you realise you could save up to 70% during some of these shows? So it's certainly worth tuning in, and it's definitely worth looking ahead as well, because we've got lots of shows where we've got all sorts of goodies crammed in and we don't necessarily manage to get to some of those items till around halfway through the show. Now, it's all happening right the way through until Tuesday, I think it is, 1st of December, 6 o'clock on the evening. All of those fabulous events taking place. So this hour is one of those ones which I urge you to jump ahead and have a look, because we have got bargains galore. And something else we've got fabulous Karen. How are you doing, Karen?
I'm all right, thank you.
You're not a bog. I mean, you are absolutely class, I have to say.
Thank you very much. It's the 2-hour drive, it wakes me up.
Oh, bless you. Now, I know that you were very excited when you saw some of the deals that we've got on here.
Oh, it's amazing.
Well, as we were
Absolutely.
prepping, you said, that's a good deal, that's a good deal, that's a brilliant deal.
Do you remember when Black Friday first started and you used to hear the news with all the pilings into the shops and things like that? Well, this is like that. These are them kind of bargains, but we're not going to be fighting over it.
You don't need to put your hat and coat on, do you?
And we don't need to fight, no.
We don't. Now, do jump ahead, and I know many of you are doing that already because we are busy for some of these items. And also, we are busy for this first eye set that we are sharing with you. You are saving a whopping great £21 for this one. Now, it's just £9.98. We've got the details on the screen. I am going to go into the details of this die. Can I quickly mention as well, because I'd hate for you to be checking out if you don't take advantage of this bundle that we've got for you as well. So I'm going to bring these details up quickly because you've got the perfect kind of foam that you can use, your silk foam there, that you can create your gorgeous flowers with. So if you are taking advantage of that £21 saving, I would say consider saving some of the, taking some of those savings and get yourself some of these. But more about those later on. The details are there. But the dies, I mean, Karen, you were saying what brilliant value these
I can't believe those. I can't believe the price.
Phenomenal.
I saw them when they first came out and I thought I'd like them because you know me from the flowers from previously.
Yes, definitely.
Well, they're the 5-petal ones, so you can make fantasy flowers, you can do the realistic flowers with them. And I saw the price this morning. So obviously I'm not privy to the prices. I know what's going on. But like £21 saving.
17 dies.
Amazing.
17 dies. And with those dies, you can create the most beautiful flowers. And that's what we've got here. And these have been created from that cream foam that we just looked at.
Yes, Cheryl's done that one and she's coloured the foam in. I've not coloured any foam, I've just done it in white.
Yes, it's quite a pretty look as well,
yes,
isn't it?
Yeah. I have sprayed it afterwards, but yeah, they're beautiful, but you can see the different sizes all layering up.
Gorgeous.
Well, if you cut 4 or 5 of one out, you can still do. There are books out there where you can do proper roses and
that's it.
all
just
different
experiment.
flowers.
I mean, the thing is, it's a die, isn't it? So you can
Yes.
kind of have a go, and if you're not happy with the results, then just have a go another way. And there you go. If you're wanting to use that foam just as it is, again, very delicate, but at the same time holding its own.
Yeah, it's not a heat foam.
Okay.
It's one that you stretch and then you can scrunch together and it keeps its shape.
Wonderful.
The heat, it's not the one that works where you heat it, so you
No,
don't
that's
need a
fair
heat
enough.
gun or an iron or anything else like that to
There you
shape
go.
it.
Now, of course, it's the dies that give you the shape of those petals, and it's the dies that we've got the most amazing deal on there. £21 saving, but be quick with these ones. I don't know how long these are going to last, but the details are there. Take advantage of them while you have the opportunity. Similar situation with the next item that we're bringing to you. Now, this is your paper pad, and I showed you a little bag there that was being created with some of these papers. We're getting a lot within this, Karen.
There's loads, isn't there?
There's loads,
there's
yeah.
chiplets, which is the what do you call it? Plywood.
Yeah.
So the very, very delicate chiplets.
Put those down at the
You've got
front, yeah.
the pages. How many pages? I think there's 24 pages in
There is, yeah.
there,
You're also getting some fabulous little coupons, and these are really good fun. I'll show you those in a few moments. But you're also getting, I don't know if I'm able to get hold
Some
of this
sheets,
one, some
cut-out
sheets with some
sheets
die cut elements in there as well. So all of these are die cut, so you can see there. And I love that. Reasons to love you. There you go. Look at that. Love it. And all these fabulous little silhouettes there as well. Really pretty designs, those ones, like those. Pop that down to the side there rather than going to get that into place.
I think there's some banners in it as well.
Quality paper. I mean, this has been created with paper.
Yes, yeah, that's paper. That's a pattern I got from, the tube that belongs to you and me, so to speak.
I love that.
But
the tubes that we all own.
I just wanted to show how sturdy it was. It's not even. It's only 200 GSM, but it's really, really substantial.
It's at 200 GSM. Now, this is a nice little idea. This is using some of those little coupons that we've got in here. Am I all right to open this up, Karen?
Yes, you carry on.
Okay, so you've taken the front cover with this one, and you've put it onto your little front cover here of your book. Little hook and loop I can feel there, opening up, and there you go. Those are your little promises there. Oh, I'd throw that one up. That's straight in the shredder. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's going straight in the shredder, that one.
Now, but you can put what you want.
Oh,
you
I can put
lose.
something
Good
on
for
it.
one,
Well,
losing
I'm
an
not going to
argument.
tell you what I'm going to put on that one, Karen, but there you go. Candlelit dinner, maybe. And again, there are lovely little ideas there. Or a tie tug, only in your bubble. And only at Christmas.
Oh, yeah, for 5 days.
But you can see how obviously you've got loads and loads here. Weekend getaway. That'd be something to look forward to, wouldn't it? So a kiss there as well. I'm closing that. I was too early for that, my goodness. Put that one away. Maybe at 11 o'clock we can talk about that a little bit more, because Karen's going to be back later on. And you've got some fabulous cards you could be creating. Valentine's Day, I'm thinking, with regards to these
Valentine's
as well.
Day, just to say I love you, and there's lots of little elements in there that you can fussy cut round. I've done quite a bit of fussy cutting. The girls have done marvellous with it.
Beautiful.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Sam, one of the design team, she says, "Oh, I bought this last time."
Well,
and she's paid full price, so now she can get it.
I mean, at £21.99, it's a really good value bundle, to be honest.
It's a kit, isn't it?
And as Karen quite rightly said there, you may find that you had this originally and there's certain elements that you've used and you want to kind of stock up on, then that's a perfect price for you to do so with that £7 saving. So at 724,195. Now, down at the front, just over here, you can see that we've got a fabulous little kit for you with loads of different elements in here for you to create the most gorgeous little wreath. And with this one, you are saving 38%. That is a good saving with regards to this one. So if you're wanting to get hold of this one, you're getting all sorts of goodies in there. You can see you've got your lovely little wreath in there. You've got your die cut poinsettias. You've got all your trimmings there. And you've also got a couple of pots of snow. What's this, Karen?
Well, it expands 10 times.
Okay, so you just open it up and the air gets into it.
No, you mix it with water.
Do you?
So you've got two 50 gram pots.
Okay.
You put 500 ml, which is half a litre.
Yes.
You know, one of them jugs where you go like that with your eyes and you can't
Find the
see.
right mark.
Yeah, you get somebody to black mark it. Then you put it in, you stir it, and it expands and goes into snow. So it's ideal for throwing over your tree or decorating around your trees,
So
your
It's got all
windowsills.
fluffy, is it?
It goes all fluffy,
Ooh,
yes.
I love
yes.
the idea of that.
Yeah.
2 pots of that for £14.98 is worth the price, I think, for the realism that you're going to get with that. But it's not just about that snow making powder. You are going to get 2 pots of that. You're going to get your gorgeous ribbon, as you can see there. Lovely little wreath there. And this is just a lovely little adornment. Maybe if you've got a small place, you haven't got room for a tree, and you just want a little area that you're dedicating to Christmas. Maybe it's a table decoration. I mean, you could actually put a candle in the centre there.
You certainly
couldn't you, as
can,
well?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a nice suggestion there from the gallery. Put it on the cat flap. There you go.
Oh, yeah, it just fit nicely on the cat flap, wouldn't it? Just don't let the cat put his head through it.
I don't know what the cat thinks of it, but there you go. 337-385. Or you might just have a very, very small little house and you could put it on your front door. So there you go. If you're wanting that, a brilliant value for money again there. Now, the next set is a lovely paper pad. And again, beautiful colour tones with this one. These are nice, easy pages to work with, these ones, Karen.
They are, the beautiful patterns, and they're cuttable. You can cut them out, use die cutted to cut, you know, your circles to cut round things.
Good point,
nice quality paper. It goes on to, you know, when you put it on MDF and stuff like that, it goes on to things really, really nice.
Well, that's it. And we have got some MDF here. Actually, it's grey board.
It's grey board,
I thought it was MDF. It looked like it, though, because they're very effective.
I did that with grey board. It's gone on beautifully. There's no wrinkles or anything.
No, very, very effective. Lovely if you're making gifts for people. And, of course, you can see that they're gorgeous. Look, again, those flowers being created there with that gorgeous foam we were talking about. You mean the world to me. Within that pack, you've got all sorts. You've got loads of pages. So, obviously, you've got your 12 by 12. Again, I think I'm looking at this. Is it about 230 GSM, did you say? 200 GSM with this one. This is nice for your paper strips, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yeah. Down the side of exercise books, cover exercise books with it. It's still strong enough for gift bags.
Yeah, very much. So yeah, single-sided with regards to this, which is kind of nice, really, because I always do struggle to decide which is the side that I like. It's like choosing your favourite child, isn't it? It just depends on the day.
Yeah, I tend if I get a double-sided one, I have to get 2, and then multi-do them, and so it's double the cost for me because I like all sides and I can't choose. So if I can't choose, I won't use.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good phrase. I might steal that one from you, Karen. Now, again, the quality is key with this one. So whether it is your gift boxes or your bags you're making with these, and you can rest assured those 24 sheets are going to make some beautiful things for you to put your goodies in. And at £9.99, even more so. Brilliant price with those ones. So 156760. Now, the next set that we've got for you, some fabulous little chiplets. And these are brilliant because these are laser cut elements that you're going to be able to use in a whole variety of ways. Look at the saving that you got on your screen there. £12 saving, whopping great saving, and you are getting all three of these for just £9.99. You're saving 45%. These are beautiful. I love the intricacy with these.
Yes, that lights up.
Oh,
if you take the lid off, it lights up.
Oh, I'll have a little look at that.
It's absolutely beautiful, but it shows that they can go round edges.
Well, this is it, because we were looking at one of the boards that we've just looked at. You may well have noticed there's kind of some little openings, little holes in there, and that's where this has been pulled out, and it comes out as a sheet, does it, that you just wrap around? They're not individually placed.
They're not individually placed. That's a sheet. So the trellis is an open trellis and then a closed trellis, but you can. They are delicate enough to cut through with your scissors if you want to
malleable
cut them down, but very malleable.
I mean, to go around a jar, amazing. Again, fabulous value for money, and of course you've got lots of elements within those boards there. And at £9.99, brilliant value for money there. So 696-549 if you fancy getting hold of those. Incidentally, any of these bargains that we're bringing to you, if you want to go for more than one set, then you can do. It's not limited to one per customer. And this next bundle that we're bringing to you, we love our stencils, and the fact that you are getting, my goodness, you are getting all of these. So you're getting 4 stencils, one of which is kind of a 2-step, so as you can actually do your plaids with these ones as well. I'll show you some examples of how these work because they look absolutely incredible. Perfect for the season as well.
Yes, yeah, you can use them as a whole, or obviously you can emboss them through your die cutting machines.
Yes.
But the single borders, so you can colour them in. Just pick the board that you want to pick. I've done them in 2 different colours there just to show that there's the separate borders, so you can cut them down, put them down the side of a card, run them across the bottom of a card, round a frame.
Whoops-a-daisy, nearly lost
it. And then the plaid, I just fell in love with the plaid.
Well, this is the one that's the 2-step, so
it is,
you've kind of got options with this. You don't have to use both layers if you don't want to, but of course...
but I absolutely fell in love with that one.
Very effective, doesn't it? Like that one. Using them on your cards, there you go, nice and easy for you to create your different borders there. And as Karen quite rightly said, they're popping them through your die cutting machines, you get a different use for them as well. So I like the look of those ones, and at £9.99 I like the look of them even more. So 514875 if you fancy getting hold of those. Lots more to share with you, lots of you jumping on the website and having a little look, and I don't blame you, taking advantage of things like these gorgeous wooden embellishments that we've got. You're getting 10 packs of these, my goodness. You are saving £6.67, which is a considerable saving when you're looking at the original price of £16.99, because that is a phenomenal price to start with. So, yeah, brilliant value. Now, we've got contents will vary on your screen there. So we're going to try and keep it to as close to the bundle that we have got, but you might find that there are some variations with these. But a whopping great saving with these. These are amazing. Now, hold on. I've got a tag in the way there. Hang on a minute. Go up on my tippy toes. Oh, my goodness. I need to grow about 6 inches. And these are nice.
They're beautiful. Really, really good value for money, good quality. You can paint on them, you can spritz on them, you can put texture paste on them. You can even use some of them as stencils. Scrub them down, let them dry out, and they'll be fine.
Well, some of them are multiple layers as well, I've noticed with these. I mean, these are gorgeous there. And you can see some of those elements we saw just a few moments ago teaming up with them. This is one of the ones that's got double, kind of a double layer. You've got your disc, and then you've got your frame with your gorgeous little birds on there.
And that's beautiful, just kept with the
natural tones,
with it to go with the craft card.
Beautiful, just little accents of white, really pretty. This is another nice one, and now you are getting a big piece of this honeycomb, and because of the nature of it, you can snip into it easily.
Yes, yeah, pair of scissors, snip into it. Absolutely glorious.
And then, of course, you can add your colours with your paints if you're wanting to. Create your silhouettes, as you can see, very, very effective. And here you go. Look at the sleepy little dormouse there. He's just found a nice, comfy little bed in the middle of that sunflower. £9.99, 257-134 if you're wanting to get hold of those. Something else that's proving to be popular are these lovely resin frames. Now, again, you are getting a lot for your money with these. And this is something that we love to use, but quite often, especially when you're buying a kit, you don't get huge quantities of these, do you? So you have to be quite frugal where you're using them in your canvases.
Yes, yeah. They're not the, as you say, you have to be quite frugal with them, because with a kit you only get one or two, don't you? But you've got 10 full packets of assorted resin frames, and to me that's spectacular. Spectacular price. Even the design team I've had messages this morning. Got mine, ordered mine. Because they love the resin frames that we do.
Even though they've been using them, obviously in the design team, they will be ordering more of their own, and it means that you will use them in multiples, and you get the impact. You get that gorgeous design look with these, as you can see there when you're adding your multiples in with these ones. I'm not sure if I've got that the right way round. It's difficult to tell. I think that's looking. That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah, the butterfly's in the right direction. It's the one that I wasn't too sure of. Again, quite significant frames with these as well. So if you want to put a photograph in there,
yeah, then they're really. I'm not saying they're really heavy, but the substantial frames. You can paint them, you can gilding wax them. If you watched me last week, I put thick embossing powder on them. You can emboss normal powder on them.
Is this your pooch?
He's my ex-pooch, yeah. My little rescue, my little angel.
That's gone over the Rainbow Bridge.
He's over the Rainbow Bridge, yeah.
Love it. Absolutely adorable frames, as you can see with these as well. You can see there, I mean, whether you're leaving them just as they are or whether you are adding paints and colours to these, are they easy enough to add your colours too?
Yes, I've done it with... I've brought some colours so we can go through that. I've got plenty of frames to do it. We can have an experiment if you want.
I like that.
His inks and different stuff.
Fabulous.
So, yeah.
Lovely. Now, there you go. The details are on your screen. Just £11.99. It's amazing because you're paying, where are we looking at, about £1.19 per pack, not per frame, because, of course, you've got all your different... Now, hold on. Let me get that right. Yes, it is 10 because you've got some down at the bottom there as well. So you get more than 10 frames. So that's good value for money, isn't it? So 974304. Now, stencils. You've already found these ones. We're going to be heading over to see Karen in a little while, but these are brilliant. These ones are your stencils, but they're kind of elongated. So nice if you're wanting to do maybe your DL cards, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but you can move them further on. You just got to be a little bit more delicate than I am, because I go straight over the side as normal. But yeah, they're a 4x8, and obviously, as we all know, a stencil, you don't have to use all of it. You can just use elements of it, but always useful. Go through your die cutting machine to emboss. You can emboss all your silver, your mirror card and things like that. Just beautiful. A basic, what we now call a basic stash, don't we?
Well, yeah, it's one of those things that you
use over and over again, yeah.
Love it. Now, of course, we are saying with this one, contents may vary. Again, we are going to try and keep it as close as we can to the bundle that we've been sharing with you, but you may find that there are a few variants in there. But if you're wanting yours, £9.99 is your price. 369,295 if you're wanting those as well. Now, let me tell you about some stamps that we've got as well, and these are beautiful. What'll I do? Oh, now, I like the look of this one here. What'll I do without you? What a phrase. And you can see that as a sentiment on this one. £9.99 if you're wanting to get hold of this particular one. And again, if you're wanting that one, 343939. Another one that you might like to add into your basket is this one, and that's Thanks a Bunch. I love this. The gorgeous little birds featuring in these. These are so cute. £9.99 again with regards to these ones. And again, you've got 5 stamps within that set for just £9.99. So again, brilliant value for money. Now, this is a nice one. The eucalyptus is a lovely design. Nice as well if you're wanting to just add a few little elements of well, just a little something to pad out your design. I would consider getting hold of that fabulous foam we were talking about earlier on, because you could use this alongside those and create your fabulous embellishments there. So 014715, £9.99 if you're wanting to get hold of that particular one. Now, this is an incredibly useful one, and at £9.99 again, it's another must-have. Your blossom branch die here, again, you can snip into this one, use it at the back of those flowers that you could be creating. morning. So 235-698 if you fancy getting hold of those as well. Now, you must add this into your basket. This is, this is a given. You've got to go for it. Where is it? What have we done with it? Oh, I've left it down the other end of the counter. You would have seen it somewhere. Right, I've got it now. This, brilliant value for me. If you have got a digital die cutting machine like a Silhouette, like a Cricut or another brand, then you need to be getting hold of this. This is brilliant. It's a soft to the touch kind of glitter card, so it's going to work with your die cutting machines beautifully. We've got some incredible finished samples which I'll show you a little bit later on. You can get some incredible detail with these, and the details are on your screen. You're going to get 20 sheets, not overall, but 20 of your gold, 20 of your silver, and you are paying just £9.99. Amazing value for me. This is one of the ones to double up on, because of course don't forget with the silver, because you've got that lighter tone, you can get your alcohol markers involved, you can change the colour of that. You can do it with the gold as well, but you get more of a kind of deeper tone with it. But I would certainly be stocking up on this one, because it's not often we get that price on your screen there where you are saving a whopping great £5.97. So yeah, do treat yourself to some of those. Now Karen, what have you got planned?
Well,
Ooh.
I thought we'd start off with the flowers and show you the beauty about the flowers.
People are liking these dies.
Yes, they're absolutely gorgeous. Look, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and the leaves as well. And then the next set that you've got with them, you've got these four.
It's two little sets of
It's
side
two
by
sets,
side, yeah.
another set at the side, so you've got 2 sets there altogether. 17. Oh, it says it there, doesn't it? It says 17. But these are different sizes, so this is where you layer them up on top of each other, but absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to do first of all is, as you can see, I'm finding them really, really easy to cut out. Doesn't take long. They're done with paper and they're done with the foam. I'll start off and show you some cutouts first, shall I?
Wonderful.
If I cut it out first, then we can. Then
And
you'll
these
be
are
able
kind of
to...
double-sized sheets that we're looking at here, because we tend to see them just as A4 sheets.
They're 40 by 30, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to fold it into 4.
Okay.
So I'm going to be cutting 4 out in one go.
Oh wow!
Such.
Okay.
I've got my magnetic sheet, but it's not the best of magnetic sheets.
Have you done what we all do? And cut
Oh,
into it
it's gone through that machine so many times. It's like an old pair of trousers, you know, when eventually you bend over and it rips. That's that kind of thing. So I've just put I put one leaf on so you can see. So I made that into A5.
Gosh, there's a lot there.
There's a lot in one go in there. I could put some more on, but I don't want to risk
Okay, no, that's fair enough.
anything with that. I'm gonna pop them through my die cutting machine.
And
so
this is nice as well, because you're using that smaller plates as well.
Yeah.
So if you have got a smaller die cutting machine, you're thinking, well, yeah, okay, I can cut lots out with an A4 plate. Even if you've got the A5, Karen's showing you here, you've got all of those florals. Again, magnetic sheet, perfect way to work with these, so it kind of lessens the risk of them moving around. And I can't wait to see, it's cutting through 4 of those layers.
4 layers. It did sound a bit cronky, but that's because it's a brand new.
Don't we all at 20,
it's a
23
brand.
minutes
It
past
was.
7.
It's a brand new cutting plate, so it was like christening it sort of thing, yeah. And we've got 4 here.
Goodness.
Squish them a little bit together. You wouldn't put them this far apart at home. You'd do more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. You do.
So I'm guessing that you've
more.
made almost a stencil there as well.
You could make your stencils with it. I have made stencils, and you can see now I've got 4 of them.
So in no time at all, you're going to have all the elements that you need to make those fabulous flowers.
They're individual, so you don't have to be cutting them all out in one go.
That's a good
so
point.
if you can do them for whatever project that you want to do. So if you're doing small ones, you've got small ones, you've got big medium size, and then you've got the large ones. What I will do is I'll show you how to make some stamens to put through them and that. So these are ones that I've cut out, and you can see I've been cutting 4 out. The die cutting machine that I use at home is obviously not as much pressure. There you can see not as much pressure as this one that I brought with me. So you can see where it's been squished together, but I wouldn't worry. I'd just
rubbing them together there.
Rub them together and flip them open, and there we go. A pair of scissors, and I'm just going to do some. These are stamens that we've had on previously, but they're a nice small stamen. Just wanted to show you how to make your centres.
Wonderful. Now we've got the details on the screen for the dye. It's proven to be very, very popular. We had huge quantities of these. It's a bit scary, the quantity that have gone already. Karen's going to be coming back at 11 o'clock with these. But at this time of the morning, for 25% of a huge stock to have gone is quite scary. We should have enough to see us through. But the way you can guarantee you get hold of yours with that saving is to place your order during this hour. £9.98, a £21 saving. My goodness, that is amazing. And you can see there the item details on your screen, 984276. Do add in that silk foam at the bottom. You're going to get 20 of those sheets. And as Karen showed you there, they are big size sheets, and you've got two colours in there. You've got your gorgeous leaf green, so you don't even need to add any colour to that one. And then, of course, you've got your white, which you can colour, as you can see there. Incredibly thin, so you saw there Karen cutting 4 layers at the same time there, giving you that time-saving aspect. And it's not the type that you have to heat up. You can mould it a little bit with your fingers to get that kind of realism of those petals. But at £14.98, lots of you taking advantage of that as well. Well, you're adding a bit of colour now.
I'm just going to add a bit of colour to show you that colour does add to it. This one's the dyeing from John next door, the Zinc. And I've just popped a little bit on. Obviously, I'm going to end up with it all over, as you do. So that's the colouring up, and then I'd let that dry a little bit. But to mould it by your hands is just stretch it a little bit and then pull, and you can see it stretches.
So don't be too kind of vigorous with this. Be nice and gentle.
You've got to be very... You can tear it. I'm very, very, very heavy-handed, but this is how it'll stretch out.
That can be torn in nature, can't they? Sometimes
oh yeah, petals are torn.
A heavy rainstorm or something, they can get damaged.
But my way of doing it, that was Cheryl's way of doing it, which is the ones that was on the frame.
Oh, the little picture frame.
Yeah, my way of doing it is I'm folding it into 4, putting the 5th one over, so it's all 5 petals all on each other.
Okay.
And then I'm just going like that.
Oh, that's
and
easy.
That's it. That's my easy way of doing it. And then they'll come undone. I've just broke my nail as I walked in this morning. I can't work.
Oh, isn't it funny how you get used to it? And they are incredibly effective, those little flowers. I mean, you can see when you've got that quantity of foam at your disposal, you don't mind being generous with those flowers, rather than those 1s and 2s that you might have applied in the past. When you are creating those, and don't forget, as we saw there with the dyes there, multi-layering those dyes up onto the plate, and also having your multiple layers, then, yeah, you are going to be able to create those very, very quickly. Details on your screen at the bottom for the dyes, £9.98 for those, and of course that fabulous silk foam, the details at the side there. Busy for that one as well.
So I've just got a few stamens and a little bit of 0.25 wire, and to make your stamens is I'm just wrapping it round.
Okay.
I'm going to fold that in half. This is just a little tip. Put your fingers in between, and it's very much like tiara making, and just twist. And keep twisting. If you've got your finger in there, you get a beautiful twist onto your wire.
You're almost making like a your little stalk with this stem. With
yes, these are like what you make for it's what you do for tiaras.
I didn't know you made tiaras.
Oh, I've done all sorts.
Oh, I say.
Silver clay, silver smithing, all sorts. I just love creating.
Well, that's it. Chop your head off, and it says craft all the way through like a stick of rock.
I was born with glitter in my veins.
I love it.
And then because I've used I've only used a 0.25 wire, I can use my scissors to do it.
Okie dokie.
And then the best way to do it is, because I've only got a small wire, look at that, it'll go straight through. Goes absolutely straight through the foam. Now, the stamens are quite long, so I'm just going to pop a little glue on the centre of those.
Wonderful.
And squeeze that one up.
30% of that foam has gone, incidentally.
Has it? It's beautiful. What you don't want to do is get glue onto your fingers and then pull petals off like I'm doing.
Excuse me now, I dilly-dallied with that update. I should have told you a little while ago. It's actually 40% now.
Oh, wow, wow. And you just keep popping it through, but look how quickly it's gone through.
I love this because it almost looks like a little sweet pea that you've created.
Yeah, you can make exactly what you want to make. I think sometimes when you want to do, you can spend ages making flowers, and don't get me wrong, I know that there are beautiful flowers out there that people make. I just don't seem to have the patience when I'm making flowers.
We kind of all take our satisfaction from crafting different ways. Some people, it's like cutting out decoupage, which I can't abide to do. I just want something quick and easy. And it's the actual construction and the making of the finished project that I love. I don't necessarily like the journey to get to it. So that's why time-saving tools like these are perfect for me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with flowers. I'd be one of those that buy them and just stick them on. But you run at a lot. It takes a lot of money to buy ready-made flowers, doesn't it? And these, if I got hold of it right, did it right.
You could be sat in front of the TV, too.
This is a TV one, yeah. I like to do the construction.
Oh, look at that!
But then you can keep building it up, and that's how easy they will do.
Beautiful. And of course, Karen's created a very similar flower on the little gift bag that she's created using some of that fabulous paper that we've got in the show as well. Absolutely amazing, as you can see.
Here we go.
Rapidly approaching half of the stock of the foam has gone. You're getting your white and your green in there, and of course you're getting those huge sheets, and you're going to get 10 of each of those as well. The dies, incidentally, 30% of the stock of those have gone as well, and this is where you are getting 17 of those dies in there. Your multiple layers, obviously you can build them up and put them together if you're wanting to. You don't have to, you can just use certain little elements. 2 different shapes of your petals, as you can see. You've got your your inner elements of those as well. And you've also got your leaves as well. So you've got 3 different sizes of your leaves there. So you're going to have lots and lots of detail that you're going to be able to create with these ones. And you've got a £21 saving. That is a huge saving when you consider you are only paying £9.98. It's not surprising that they are very, very busy. 984276. That is the item number that you are taking advantage of. Lots of us shopping for those. Something else that you're shopping for as well, which I'll tell you about. Of course, the What'll I Do set with those stamps. These are so pretty. Really gorgeous designs with these ones. So with this one, you can see you've got your clear stamp there. You've got loads of little sentiments. A little bit tricky to see on the screen there, but you've got I'm always here for you, thinking of you, you brighten my day, missing you already, and of course a What'll I Do at the bottom there with the little birds featuring in these. This is going to be a beautiful one, especially if you like doing your colouring in, because you've got plenty of open areas there, as you can see. Lovely placement dots there as well, so if you're wanting to add your gems or little dots of glitter and things like that. And of course the fact that you're getting 10 stamps there for £9.99 I think is amazing value for money. So if you do want to get hold of that particular one as well. The eucalyptus dye, that's one that's proven to be popular as well. And again, this is another one, if you are wanting to use that gorgeous green foam we were looking at, then I would certainly suggest adding that in. £9.99. And the blossom dye is another one that you're loving. And this one, you've got lovely little kind of snippets that you can go into with this blossom dye as well. Very useful dyes for those prices. So 235 698. Now, lots of you have been shopping for our 7-day savers because, of course, Oak would bring us these wonderful tape runners with regards to these. Now, £9.99, as you can see there, you're going to get 5 of those. 7-day savers, it's key that you take advantage of these today because 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, that deal will have gone up to $14.99. So if you're thinking to yourself, I could do with stocking up on those, then please do so. I'll be stocking up on these because these are a useful one to have. Your little hook and loop fasteners, well, we can actually call these Velcro because they are Velcro. They are the real McCoy. You're getting 120 of these, and they're thin as well, which is nice if you don't want to add too much bulk to your project. £9.99, and these are brilliant for putting onto things like your little gift bags, as you can see there. So yeah, like those. Mirror card. Now this is a good one to team up alongside that glitter card we were looking at earlier on. 60 pieces. Now you're getting 20 of your silver, 20 of your gold, and 20 of your gold mirror panels, which are lovely because they're already pre-cut for you. So those are nice sizes there. And again, 250 GSM, £9.97. That is it. That's almost like a black tag price there, isn't it? Love it. Karen, we've got about 20 minutes left. Now you've got a gorgeous bouquet there.
Yes, these are just ones that I've put together, and you can see the more layers you add, the bigger well, obviously, the more layers, the bigger they go.
The fuller the bloom.
The fuller the bloom. But pop them together And that's, to me, that's going to be a nice little bouquet.
That foam
But
people have been loving, Karen. It's nearly limited stock now.
oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I've never been any good with foam. This is the only foam that I've been able to do. I've bought
the
loads
Karen
of foam.
test, then.
Yes, it's passed my test because I don't have to do much with it.
I love it. There you
Yeah,
go.
I don't have to. Don't eat it because it shrivels. I tried that one. It shrivels.
Heat it, not eat it.
Eat.
I thought you said eat it.
Yeah, I don't pronounce my H's, do I? From Yorkshire.
Why would you want to eat it? And
We
why-
don't.
why
We
did
don't
you
know what
say
an H. We don't know what an H is.
So don't heat it. Oh, dear, sorry
No, you
about that.
see, you ought to take that as a compliment because I
bless
felt so
you.
relaxed that I dropped my H's.
I love it.
Because
Oh,
that
so
means I'm
that's
feeling natural.
Good, good. That's the way we like it as well. The dyes, let me just tell you about those dyes as well. 40% of the stock of these have gone. You've been loving these as well. Karen's going to be back at 11 o'clock. Whether we will see these at that time, I don't know. We get very busy in between the shows as well. And there's lots of people that might not join us at this time in the morning. So they might be shopping online in between the shows. So obviously we'll keep you updated when we get to 11 o'clock. But for the time being, they are there. They are available and they are ready to ship if you want to place your order there. Karen, now you're busy with these frames.
Well, I've just got them off the backing, and they are glued onto the backing, but the glue. Well, if you don't break your nail, you'll be all right. I thought you were stepping
just
further back
moving
because you
along
were
the camp.
expecting me to explode something.
No, not at all. I'm getting into position because I'm going to tell you about these frames that you're working with. They've got little sticky fixes on the back. Are these like the ones that you get like with a loyalty card or a credit card that you're taking off the frame now?
Yes, it's actually hot glue. So it's stuck on with, I presume it's hot glue, and then I would get a pokey tool. And the way that I've done it is get my pokey tool and just lift it up a little bit.
I'm guessing you can perhaps
and when you've got some
just some purchase on it, you can
on
peel
it,
it
that's
off.
the one. Yeah. So what I thought I'd do is showing you how easy that they are to come off. If you break one of these, just pop it back together with a bit of glue and it glues back together.
And they're lightweight as well, aren't they?
Have you picked any up? They can be quite hefty.
Can I show you some of the ones, just while Karen's getting those ready? Shall I show you some of the ones that have been used in the finished projects? I think I showed you this one earlier on, but you can see there, obviously the finish. When you're working with these, Karen, what sorts of things can we use to change colour with them?
I'm just about to do that.
Oh, lovely. Oh, looking forward to that then.
That was the demo.
But they're quite nice as well when they're just plain, aren't they?
They're just nice and plain. I have seen them where they've just been painted cream.
Okay.
So I have got some paints, but I'll not do that to start off with.
Okay. So how are you going to add your colour this time?
So I've got my heat gun, and then I'm going to, great stuff. I'm just going to put it over. This is distress ink, and you wouldn't think that a distress ink would colour it. I'm just doing it direct to the frame.
Lovely. Nearly a quarter of those frames has gone.
And
actually, it's
then
over a quarter.
A quick blast.
Wonderful.
And I can see that the ink's wet, but I'm just going to dry it. The distress inks are an experiment, by the way.
To be honest, I mean, when you look at the way it's picked out the detail, there's a lot of detail in this. You can see the little tiny bow there.
Detailed, yeah. I think that should be dry now. Let's have a look. Yep. And you can see the distress ink has kept onto it. So they'll take all sorts of mediums. We'll do a heat emboss, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
Shall we do it with the ultra thick, or do you want to do it with thin?
Whatever you feel suitable.
There's two ways that I would do it. If I'm doing it with ultra thick, I'd do it with a watered down glue.
Okay. Well, let's do it with it, because ultra thick might be something that people don't have in the stash more so. So let's go for what we'd already have in our stash.
What we'd already have in our stash. We will do it with a gold embossing powder.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah, and I'm going to do that with a wow embossing.
Oh, these are brilliant. We've got these on the website, incidentally, if you do want to get hold of these.
So I'm just making sure that it goes in. I have one that's quite grubby for doing things like this, and then I have a nice one that I do the stamping with. You're not going to get it into all of it. You could put some on your finger and rub it in, and it's going to give it a right nice distressed distressed look. Just pouring that over. And you can see I've got quite a bit on it. There's a little bit of glue there. I'm going to be a good girl and put this in straight away. I've gone quiet.
That's okay.
Do you not do that when you're crafting?
Sometimes, yes,
Yeah.
Oh, then there's the opposite end when I'm having a real conversation, when I can't decide how to actually do a project. I'm like, shall I use this? Shall I use that? And the dog's looking at me as if to say, you're talking to me? I don't know. I don't know what to use.
Yeah, Charmaine does that. She talks to herself all the time. And I've been there and she's crafting away and talking away. Look how quickly that's changing, but that's absolutely...
And I'm guessing because of the resin, we don't have to worry about the heat with the tool.
No, it's... if you put a lot of heat onto it, it will soften it. I'm using
That's very effective.
But that's made it look really, really antique. But it does soften it a little bit with the heat. So if you heated it enough, you would get a slight manipulation to go around a circle.
That might be useful, mightn't it, if you wanted to put it like on a bottle
on
or a jar?
But not to just keep putting heat on it and doing it gradually.
Curve it gently.
And curve it gently. Mind your fingers. Obviously, after many years of crafting, you become asbestos fingers, don't you? But you can see I can start doing that curve. If I've got a glass bottle, I could heat that and then pop that on. But still curving it round. So I'm starting to get a nice curvature.
That's beautiful.
Sorry, nice curvature.
Nice little aperture with that one as well, so you could use that with a little photo.
Just somebody's head.
Somebody's head.
Just somebody's head.
Or whichever bit you want to put in the frame, but there you go. That's all I'm saying. But you're going to have 10 different packs of these fabulous frames that you're going to be able to work with. Some of them have got multiples within there as well. So this is the key thing. With these, you've got loads and loads. I'm actually standing behind the wrong thing, aren't I? Over again there. I'm just trying to trip up our director, but he was too hot. He knew which one we were looking at. So here you go. You've got all your different frames here. Now, obviously, you've got your squares, you've got your rectangle ones. Rectangle ones are nice because, of course, you can have them portrait or landscape. What about, I know, it just pops into my head, dolls' houses. You could use these in dolls' houses, couldn't you?
You could get a right tiny paintbrush, make a little picture of flowers, like acrylic paints, and then put it behind one of those, and you've got a portrait and everything, haven't you?
Love it. There you go. So rapidly approaching 30% of the frames has gone. You're going to get 10 packs of these, multiples in some of them, as you can see as well. And of course, the key thing is with these ones, we are saying contents will vary. We're going to try and keep it as close as we can to this bundle, but what you will know is you're getting incredible value for money, whichever way you are going for with these ones as well. So absolutely amazing there. So if you're wanting to get hold of those, the details are there. 974304 if you're wanting to get hold of those. So what else have we got to share with you? Well, we have got these gorgeous embellishments here. These are phenomenal value for money. Now, they're brilliant at $16.99, to be honest, but the fact you are getting all 10 packs, £9.99. Absolutely amazing. You can tell the design team have enjoyed working with these because we have got so many finished samples featuring these. Really beautiful. I mean, have a look at that. I mean, using that across the width of your card, gorgeous, but equally so you could snip into that. So if you just wanted to use the flowers and the leaves, then you can do. The little bird comes in multiple layers, so of course you can team them up and put them together if you're wanting to, or you could just take out certain isolated little areas. Again, add things like your glitters with these. Again, if you're wanting to use a technique that we just saw Karen working with there, with your embossing powders, then again you can do that. I mean, look at that. That is a classic style. And of course the beauty is you don't even need to decorate them at all, but you could just add a little bit of colour using your pens as well. Whichever way you are working with these, you know that you have got a brilliant deal because you are getting all 10 packs for $9.99, and there are some considerable sized pieces within there that you can be able to snip into. So if you fancy taking advantage of those, then please do. You're going to be in very good company. 257134. Now we've probably got about 10 minutes or so, Karen. So what are you up to?
Well, I've got some gilding wax, so I'll go over that with some gilding wax just to finish showing how they colour up. And this is not taking 2 minutes. There we go. Some nice little gilding wax, and that's made. Oh, that'd look lovely in a doll's house. very antique in a doll's house.
Well, if you've got the computer and a printer, you can kind of make smaller pictures from larger ones, can't you?
Yes,
So,
yeah, you can.
Shrink them down.
You can even use your punch to cut it out.
You could,
You've got
yeah.
punches to cut it out. So then going to the wooden ones, I'll just get some more gilding wax and we'll do a bit of colouring on the wooden ones. And then we might do a little bit of the plaid. But see how this goes on the wood. And I'm doing it thicker because, for the simple reason, I want it to totally cover it. I'm not just. So
you haven't had to prime that or anything. You're just going straight in.
Just going straight in, straight out the packet,
Wow.
straight in, and going it round. This is where you get your dirty hands.
Now with these, we're very, very busy for these. Don't forget, you're getting 10 packs of these. Karen's just working with some of the elements from one of those. Some of them have got multiple elements, some of them have got quite substantial pieces with these ones. £9.99 though, amazing. This is one of the ones that I'd be stocking up on if I was you, because you can see you've got loads in there. And of course you've got all sorts of different occasions. You can see at the bottom there, that's the one that Karen's working with. To the side of there, you've got that larger frame. Look at all those little fronds and leaves that you've got. The sunflower, I think, is so cute, as is that little kind of circular element that you've got with the birds in there. Rapidly approaching 20% of the stock has gone of this one. So, yeah, if you want those, do get them into your basket, but check your baskets out. That is the key thing. Those are effective with that gilding wax on there.
It is, yeah. So this part's got embossing powder on.
Lovely.
This one's got gilding wax on. This one's done with gilding wax. Obviously, you'd build up the gilding wax. I've painted that one with the chalk paint and then just put bits of gilding wax in. Shall I do a wiggle?
That looks fabulous. Perfect.
That's really antique, isn't it?
We have got paints on the shoulder as well with a black tag event price as well.
That's not right.
This one's a bit of a lucky dip with regards to the colour. So these are your chalk paints, but of course Karen hasn't used chalk paints there. She's used, well, it's not a chalk paint, it's a metallic paint, isn't it, you've used there?
I used a chalk paint
and
then I put gilding wax just over the top in slight spaces.
Wonderful. There we go, we've got those on the website, so if you want to check those out, you can do. There's lots and lots of goodies to share with you, including things like dies, we've got stamps, we've got some amazing black tag events. This particular one is your eucalyptus die, so you can see here you've got a lovely large size leaf with this one, and of course that little stalk there, and of course you've got that embossed detail that will come through with this one as well. This has proved to be a very popular one during this hour as well. If you're in the mood for a bargain die, well, we've got these gorgeous little fronds as well, so if you want to go for that one, we have as well, and then of course we are going to get all the others. Now the details have just popped off the screen for a few moments. I think they're going to pop back up, and again they're kind of a bit sleepy this morning, so they are going to come back up, so don't worry, but they are on the website, so do have a little look with those. And then of course you've got all things like your stamps as well. There's just so much that I want to show you in this hour that I can't show you everything, to be honest. So the dies, going back to the dies, if you wanted to go for that gorgeous little blossom branch, that is that particular one. The details are there, £9.99, 235698, and then of course the eucalyptus is at the bottom of your screen, and if you want both of them, well, you know what, you can have both of them and you'll be paying less than £20 for the two. Love it. Karen, last few minutes we're going to hand over to you. About 5 minutes.
I've got one that I've almost decorated.
Are you using some of those lovely border stencils?
I'm going to, use the lovely border stencil. So all I've got is some brush-os. Pop a little bit of brush-os straight over your stencil. She says.
Now you can't see much happening at the moment, but it will all become apparent in a moment.
And then I'm just going to spray. And that's it. That's all I would do. I've not done a lot of yellow in there, but there is one I've done earlier. Lifted it up, and you get a really good, nice little bit of a background there.
Just
just
you can
a smidgen.
just subtly see that stencil coming through, which is lovely.
So that's the background that I did using the stencil.
Okay.
And then the card base, I'll not pop it together, so we've only got a few minutes, haven't we?
Oh, about 4.5 minutes.
Oh, we've got about 4.5 minutes.
Ages. Yeah, okay.
Yeah? We got time to cut this out and show you this cut out.
Is this the eucalyptus?
This is the eucalyptus. I like this one. It's quite a nice one.
Details popping up on the screen for the eucalyptus if you want it. £9.99. Brilliant value for this one.
I was all prepared, you know.
Oh, you're fine. You're doing good.
I was all prepared, but I don't know what it is. I get carried away and then forget things.
Oh, excuse me.
Do you do the same?
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
Pop
And
that through.
you get halfway through something in your head and you suddenly think, oh, I could do this or I could do that. Or,
Yeah, and you know, you can't start going, oh.
all these different ideas.
I think I was 3 days in my craft room before I did anything, but I've got about 50 half-finished projects. So that's showing that how that's gone through.
Lovely.
Absolutely beautiful. Wrote on back to make sure I knew what I'd done.
So again, that would be lovely to stick on a kind of one of your inky mop-ups and see the colour coming through it.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
look.
So it's got bits. It's.
Oh, I thought it was like an embossed detail, but it's actually cutting.
The little dotted lines, so you can cut them and fold them. So I thought, well, normally a die cut's straight, isn't it, flat?
Yeah.
And this gives it some real nice dimension without having to do anything.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yep. So that one will go on there. That one will go there. And then this, what we will do is we will get some glue. And I'm only gluing the bits. Oh, nearly had an accident.
Oh, I don't want a repeat of a Lou situation with our screen.
Well, I feel left out, you see. That's why I nearly did it. And I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on the flat bits, the bits that I want to have flat. That one I might have all
This is a good tip as well, because sometimes, myself included, when you're actually putting glue on a small area like the stem, it can kind of seep out and go all over your card and spoil a beautiful card that you've made. But by having it on the leaves, clever.
Even if you put it on just a little bit on your stem, always use the back of the hand or a piece of kitchen roll or.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If you put it, oh, that's a bit off, isn't it? But don't worry, we've got one that's done. We've got a good one.
You can manipulate this one as well, can't you?
Yeah, you can really manipulate this one. And then I've got some stamp parts, a black pen.
You've got loads of sentiments, haven't you, on those stamps that we were looking at earlier on?
The stamps on there, yes. The one that I've done is Missing You Already. And that's on the...
Oh, you've got it there. I thought you'd lost
it here. Yep, Missing You Already. So, because they're close together, I've stamped about 2 or 3 out. I know I'm not even trying to be straight. I'm just going to...
So the Missing You Already is on the What'll I Do stamp set, which is on your screen now.
Is it on the What'll I Do?
It is indeed, yes.
I thought
So it's on, you've got What'll I Do, you've got Missing You Already, Thinking of You, I'm Always Here For You, and You Brighten My Days.
Beautiful sayings, aren't they?
Nice, those ones, yeah.
So I've not worried about how I have cut them, because that's the nature of what I want to do. I'm just having it so that I put things willy-nilly.
Yeah. Oh, I like that phrase.
Willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Look, I've got too much glue on. Just wipe it off and it makes it a lot better.
And it's a good tip about how to matinee them as well.
Oh, just stick them on some black card.
It's using up all your scraps, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we tend to have such big scrap drawers, don't we?
Oh gosh, there's loads.
Now you see this, when I come on TV, I always end up with dirty hands. And the thing is, when I'm crafting at home, I have a dressing gown on, and it goes like, it's like an apron, you know, like an apron. But I tend to go down here, wipe my hands down here. That's why an apron's no good, because I'd still be doing it all over my trousers. Yeah. And then you can put them on like that. And here's one that we've got where we put a little bit of white into it, and it just gives it that dimension.
Karen, that is gorgeous.
But it's got the dimension from one die cut. Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I went all brummy on you then. See,
well, I went Yorkshire on you.
We're obviously feeling very comfortable.
We know H's.
I'd be in trouble if we are in Brummagem we didn't have H's, because, well, I'd just be Ailey, wouldn't I? But there you go. We're going to do this all again at 11 o'clock.
We are, aren't we? Yes.
I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be fun. Thank you very much.
Yeah, make sure you do join us as well. Now, just to let you know, those flower dies that we were looking at with the first demonstration, rapidly approaching half the stock has got one of those ones. They've been very popular, and you can understand why. I mean, they give that gorgeous realism when you're creating those wonderful flowers. And of course, don't forget the flower foam if you wanted wanting to get hold of that, you can add that in at the same time. Do join us at 11 o'clock though, because we'll have more from the lovely Karen. We'll have these fabulous savings, what's left of them anyway, and of course lots more inspiration to boot as well. But talking of inspiration, stay tuned because we've got more coming up. Of course, it is 8 o'clock, so lovely Janie's here with Bizarreology and the one day special. It's amazing. Then I'm going to be joining you with a little bit of our jewellery box. Looking forward to that hour, some gorgeous sparkly stuff. And then Jenny Raymond's here. Love it.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitch Your Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888 and join Hochanda Freedom today.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hi, we're the team from Daisy Bee Stamps. My name's Nina, this is Josie, and this is my dad Roy. And we design and manufacture our very own polymer stamps. So we wanted to add an extra element to our stamp collection, and this was down to Josie using her iPad and hand drawing the amazing sentiments that we now have in our collection. All our designs complement each other so that you can use them again and again to create something new. So make sure you don't miss the Daisy Bee shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Matthew Palmer, a professional artist with the SAA, the UK's largest and friendliest art community. The SAA exists to inform, encourage and inspire all who want to paint, and that's exactly what you'll learn to do with me as your teacher. As a self-taught artist of 30 years ago, I know the challenges of a white piece of paper and learning how to paint. But with me, Hochanda and the SAA, I'll show you how easy watercolour painting really is. I'm here on Hochanda because I want to show you my watercolour painting techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey. So join me, Matthew Palmer, for my shows on Hochanda.
one. Hello, we're just having a chat. Good morning, Janie. You all right? I was trying to find the ones that light up because we've got ones that light up and I really like them when they light up, that's all. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Can I just say, I absolutely love your T-shirt. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Loving that. Right then, Janie, what do we have here? Well, for our one-day special.
Anyone that watched yesterday, I said I think we've gone crazy with the price point and the amount you get. It is madness. Really.
Amazing. Because what you're getting is, of course, 20 of your MDF plaques, lots of different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, so a couple we've seen before, like the swinging ones and the twisty ones, but then we've got slightly different shapes of them as well, and then new ones added. They were really popular last time, so we thought we'd bring it again. And also at this time of year, it's ideal for making and gifting as they are to crafters, or just putting in your stash for projects. It's, you know.
Absolutely. So as you rightly said, some of them are kinetic. Like, for example, there's one over here, and Janie has placed around some with some skulls on because she knows I like that so much. So look, and you can turn it around like so. I just love them. Could you play with them, and it's a little surprise, isn't it?
We were saying yesterday about putting, I'm really bad at decision making.
Right.
So like you could put yes on one side and no on the other side. So I'll ask a question and then spin it, and then that's my answer.
It's almost like, do you remember the Magic 8 Ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, right? And then we've got plaques like this, which are fabulous. I'll lift it up slightly so you can see. So basically, what we've got out is 10. The 10 designs, but you are going to get 2 of each of these, and we've Janie's surrounded them by beautiful finished samples. So this one's got a real depth to it.
Yeah, and then that one, so most of them you can do a variety of things with them. So that one you can see how I've stacked it. You've got the back plate and you've got the 2 circles for your depth. Now you could put the back plate in the centre and then view it from both sides. So you could decorate both sides, so you've got a twofer.
Oh, that sounds good.
Or you could take the middle section out to give you more depth, and then you've got a circle for something else. So, you know, you can kind of change them up a little bit.
Mix and match. Look, we've got these then as well. That slot. I mean, they slot together really easily, don't they?
Yeah.
There you go. So a little bit of depth in this one. Fabulous. And we've got sort of this one here that's got a bit of a swing to it.
Yep.
Reminds me of a little bit of like a notebook. There you go. Webster's just said a pub sign. Of course you think of that.
I was thinking.
Love that. And then you've got these different shapes, like so, like that.
So that one again is done as a plinth. So the middle structure that you're holding it with is basically to hold it together, and then you can stack another one on top of it.
Oh, that's good.
Or there is an example right at the front where I've turned it round and used it like a shelf. So the dark one. And I've put like little notebooks and things like that on it. So again, there's different ways of using it.
Fab. And then still going. Look, this one's kind of got like shelves to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, on a lot of those, I've put little tea lights on there. But we were saying yesterday as well, it'd look really nice if you had like a cascade of flowers coming down from there, you know, anything really.
Really nice. So feast your eyes on all of these. I mean, the samples are just amazing. Now, you're getting 10 designs, as I said, 2 of each. And like you said, the price point works out at just £1.50 per pack. And they're sizable, actually. Yeah. Now, although it says on screen a saving of £12, actually, when you add up all the individuals, when it comes from the pick and mix that we've got, it actually works out, because that carries over, so it actually works out as a £20 saving, which is phenomenal. Really phenomenal. So these are your babies, these are your blank canvases that you can decorate. Oh, always going for another skeleton.
I was just looking at the one in the middle, which has got the parrot. That's the spin around sign. So if you spin it around, it's a zebra.
Oh, now the thing is,
Oh yeah, sorry, you've got to reach over, haven't you?
Right.
She's coming round.
I'm doing what I'm not allowed to do. Where are we on here?
Right in the centre. There you go.
Sorry. I'm getting told off. Spin. There you go. Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
So the size of the neck actually matches up. So
that's clever, isn't it? And then it's like one of those things when you were a kid and you used to switch up the bodies. I think that's really cool. Right, let me get behind the counter again before I get told off. So phenomenal value, £29.95. Item number is 742431. Okay, we've also got other options, Molly is telling me. So you can buy them in pairs, should you wish. Do have a look on the website for $9.99, but obviously best value, go for the one-day special.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, we've also got a pick and mix, and you're picking any two. There we go, details just coming onto the screen. £15.98, item number is 028923. Please do check out your baskets, but yeah, go for the one-day special because it makes so much sense. Now, we've got another bundle here. So you've popped in some more MDF shapes for us.
Yeah, so you've got a nice variety of shapes there, and then lots of other things to go with it as well.
Yeah, lovely. So you've got some that like pop out.
Yeah, well, you've got your spinny ones.
Yeah.
So that pop-out sheet there is the little mechanisms at the bottom that allows it to spin.
That's what it is.
So
okay.
they easily go in. And then underneath you've got the shelf ones,
which are there. Lovely. And that's not all. I'm saving the DVD to last. Then you're also getting 3 packs of self-adhesive ephemera. I like the font. It's like the old-fashioned typewriters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice that. And you get 3 sheets of each one in the pack as well. They're just really handy for projects like this or for cards, anything really. It's good to have at hand.
Yeah, so if you're not fancying stamping, basically, you could use these.
It's a nice quick way, or sometimes, you know, you do something that just needs a little something else.
Yeah.
Put one of those on.
Marvellous. Then we've got 4 of your stencils here. They're 6 by 6. So again, they go together really, really well. I like these because they're all completely different. Get a good mix.
Yeah, and the one with the corners, each corner is different. So effectively, you've got 4 different ones.
Oh yes, this one
that you can build up, and your central element as well. And then the one underneath it, which is a mask, you can use that and then maybe cut out one of the images from the DVD to put in the centre, or put a sentiment in there. So that sort of thing. You know, they're quite universal.
Excellent. And then let us talk about volume 3. Let me turn this around. Now, individually, this is over 30% of the stock gone. That's at the bottom of the screen for $11.99, but it does come as part of this complete collection as well. Right, so so what can we expect on this DVD?
This one is slightly different to the last 2.
Okay.
In that I've added an additional section.
Right.
So anyone that's got the other 2, you have focal and background images.
Yeah.
You have elements and what we call layerables. So things like sentiments that you can layer over backgrounds. What I've done with this one is I've put your layerables and your elements together.
Okay.
So that I've created an additional section which is patterns. Because I felt that I needed more multi-directional patterns. Some of them are floral.
Yeah.
A lot of them, you know, they match with the focal images as well. And this also works really well with the other 2 DVDs.
Lovely.
There are a few images that I've used in backgrounds that echo sort of, you know, volume 1, volume 2, so that they all work really well together.
In tandem. I mean, whoa, sorry. Oh, there's so many. But I mean, yeah, there is so many elements for you to play with at home. I mean, look at that as a focal point. That's just beautiful. That. I'm holding it this way just because it's easier, otherwise I'll drop it. But you get the idea. There's pages and pages and pages that you can print out. Oh, lovely birds in here. It's still going. And I'm like, I'm skipping quite a few. There you go. Look at these. Lovely colourways.
Yeah, and we were saying yesterday as well, there's a few quirky images. So you've got your classic images like the peacock that you just passed.
Yeah.
And then there's some cheeky little animals in there that, there's one that we showed yesterday.